Welcome back, gamers. Today we are going to go over how to win more gunfights in the 12.1 update. But first, if this is your first time here, do us a favor by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. So, I want to talk to you guys about how to win more gunfights in the Outlands with the LMG meta. Everywhere you check that you get your Vigor content, whether it's YouTube or Reddit or Facebook, everybody is sick of LMGs and everybody's really sick of the M249. But if you follow these tips and tricks I'm about to provide, I think you will find that taking out the M249 is just as easy as taking out a Thompson. So let's go over a few things. One, please know I am not a game developer. I do not know how to do any coding. I don't understand the Unreal Engine very well. I don't know how to follow blueprints to build game and how projectiles work in the game or what raycasting effectively does on server side versus client side in gunfights. But what it really all boils down to is just keep moving. And I know that sounds redundant. You see streamers all the time doing this, and they always say this is how you win, you just keep moving, but it really does work, and I'm going to show you why. So let's go to the first clip here, and it is the famous M249 we're going to go up against. So I'm at the time save here at Sawmill. I see the airdrop box. I'm like, alright, cool, I'm going to come back and get that. I just killed somebody earlier, that's why I got an AK-74 on my back. And there's just that game sense is going on. I know somebody's around. And here I'm baiting him. So, M249, he fired first, but I win the gunfight. I heard him coming, baited him, didn't stop moving. He tried to ADS on me, and now I'm going home with his M249. Next one. I love that KK62. I love it even more when I get to take somebody else's back home with me. So as you saw, I just spawned in, and I'm getting stuck on rocks. Here I get pinged. I'm like, all right, I'm getting pinged, and I just keep getting stuck on the terrain. So I'm like, I'm gonna find this guy, but first I have to make sure my thumbs are warmed up. I'm trying to fade him. Get myself warmed up, ready for a fight. Now I'm going home with his KK62. So again, a lot of what I do, I mean, I'm not a great player by any means, but I know I'm comfortable in close quarter, and that's what a lot of times I'm trying to do is just get these players to engage me first. I'm actually more comfortable with them getting the drop on me and recovering in a lot of instances, and that just takes practice. The more you bait other players to come at you and not ADS instantly so you slow down, but they do because they're trying to ADS. You're moving faster than they are, so I just keep moving and keep circling with my thumbs both ways, keeping myself loose and ready to engage as soon as they pounce upon me. Here's another one where we just spawn in, see the lobby, it's like, oh okay, there's some players here. And then I hear them. And the nice thing about the Lachave, or really any shotgun in this, is if you're able to get within 10 meters, you don't even have to ADS. You can just pull the right trigger and it does most of the work for you. Which gives, especially if you're not, let's say, as experienced in the Outlands, running with a sawed-off or a silver pigeon, whatever shotguns are available to yourself as a newer player, it really gives you that margin of error. And the part that is a little intimidating maybe is, this game has a steep learning curve. It takes a little time to get used to playing the mechanics, and I don't want to say jank, but there's not really a great term for it. It's just a little quirky. It's got a little jank to it. It's got a little bit of that AA feel, which is fine because I enjoy that. As some of my most favorite games have that AA appeal. So, but the shotgun in close range really gives you a large margin for error, and it's really a beneficial gun to take with you. And the better weapons plans you get, like the Lachave or the Remy, the better the gun is. I mean, that Remy is almost like a sniper rifle at 25 meters. So it's really, and I'm not saying, hey, go just run shotguns, but if you find yourself in trouble and you have a few rounds where it's just like, man, nothing's working, take shotguns out. Go get 3 kills with a shotgun. I tell you, it'll reinvigorate you to go back out with the bugle or go back out with whatever assault rifle you want to take or sniper rifle. Run the KS-23. That thing is lethal inside of 10 meters, and it's got 3 shots. So even if you miss the first one, you can fire pretty quickly. Even on those, you don't have to do the left trigger. You can just R trigger it. And if you do both L and R, just do it quick, right back. And, that'll stop you from having that extra delay that the shotgun has. So if you get used to this, like you would with the bugle, just keep it quick, you'll be able to fire even quicker. So, try it out. I recommend it. And if you're having a couple bad games, just take out a shotgun or wreck people. You'll feel better, I promise you. And this next one I'm going to show you, this is what happens when you don't stop moving, or when you do stop moving. You get what's called Vigor. Happens to me. You get comfortable here, and it's like, all right, I know where this player's at. I'm going to go get the kill. And you kind of take your time, and the next thing you know, you're not leaving the Outlands that round. So I snuck up on this guy here. I don't know if you can see him. Let me just try to back up a little bit here. I don't know what this guy is looking at, but he clearly doesn't see me. He hears me, but he doesn't see me. So maybe a switch player, I don't know. And when you stop moving, there's some dude with 2 gold skins, a gold skin sniper and a gold skin M249 ready to take your life. So I want to show you guys that, just so you know I'm not perfect. It happens to us all. You get complacent, you get comfortable, and that's the great thing about Vigor. You can get 10,000 kills, and I'll come along and kill you, and next game I'll get killed by somebody, and it's their very first. So the margin for error is almost non-existent in this game. You just have to be perfect every time, and that's the frustrating part, but I think it's the part we all love too. So that's the tips for today. I appreciate everyone hanging out, but the biggest piece of advice I can give you, like our favorite famous movie pop star, never stop, never stopping, man. Thanks for watching. Take care, gamers. I'll see you next time.